Hello guys, Michaela here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another speed build. Today we are building my first winter build of the year, or of the season I should say, because I'm pretty sure I built some winter builds in January or February. So the first winter build of the season, and I'm really excited. I saw this house on Pinterest and I was really inspired to build this house. So before I get into any more details, let's talk about the facts. So the build is a residential home, obviously. It's built on a 30 by 20 in Brindleton Bay. It comes in at 73,306 simoleons, and it is a 3-bedroom and 2-bathroom home. So you can fit 4 Sims in here because there is a master bedroom downstairs, but the bed is kind of shoved by the wall, so you might want to make sure that the scoot over trick works for you. And there are 2 kids' bedrooms upstairs with 1 bed each. I mean, you could swap the bed for maybe like a bunk bed, so you could technically fit 4 kids in if you decided to swap out the beds, the single beds for bunk beds. But I was thinking a family of 4, but you could fit a family of 6 here as well. So I really have been loving modern houses lately. I think I've struggled to figure out what my style is, what I am comfortable with, what I'm good at, and I think modern is a very good answer. I think modern is really my strong style, and I really enjoy building in the modern style, so I guess you'll see a lot more modern houses on the channel in the future because I'm having a lot of fun with them. Maybe I will get tired of them sometime, but right now I love them and I will make a lot of them. So yeah, as I talked about in my last couple of speed builds, I've been making a lot of very dark color schemes lately, so I decided to kind of change things up a little bit. So this one has a very light, easy, nice, cute color scheme. So there is a lot of like light woods and whites and beige with a little bit of blue added into it because I felt like it's just a perfect color to represent winter. So there's light wood, white, and blue. Yeah, I also added this onsen kind of thing outside because I felt it's perfect. I mean, imagine you know you're here, it's winter, and you can get out and go into a warm, hot onsen. I mean, it's just sounds perfect. Yeah, it just sounds perfect to me. So yeah, I played a lot with platforms in this build as well, especially on the exterior, but also on the interior. So so right across the like main entrance door, you will have the kitchen. This big space I'm going to section off a little bit more, but it's going to be the living room and dining space. The area on the right is going to be the office, but I will close it off later on off camera. The room on top is the bedroom, and the small room next to it is the small bathroom. Upstairs, as I said, there is a bigger bathroom and 2 kids' rooms as well. So yeah, I went for a very, as I said, a very bright light color scheme, and I really love how it turned out. And yeah, it's been a nice change of pace using light colors instead of dark ones, because as I said, I've been using dark colors quite a lot recently, so I was really excited to use something a little bit different. For the landscaping, first of all I thought I would do it in the winter, but then I decided that I'm going to switch to summer and do the landscaping that way, because you know, if you use the build for your family, you will want it to look good even in summer and other times of the year, other seasons. So I decided to do the landscaping in the summer, so I can actually see what I'm doing, and I can see that it looks good, and I can use a terrain paint, and yeah, so I decided to make it that way. I really enjoyed doing landscaping, and I really love how it turned out. We obviously can't really see it in the finished build, but I really enjoyed making this. I think there isn't much on the outside. There is onsen, there is some seating, some like barbecue, there is also a fire pit, and you have a car and a candle making station under the covered area on the left of the house, I think. I mean, it's been a while since I've built this, and I don't fully remember what I did, to be completely honest. So, but I think that's what I did. Yeah, I think that's everything that's in here. I've been like trying to kind of change things up with my terrain paint a little bit. So I used this, what's it called? Like, I'm not good with words today. Sorry. This terrain paint for Michaela lifestyle. Like, looks like concrete. That's the word I wanted to use. And I covered it with, I think, the base game, like green stone thing, and also with like mud and like dark brown. Yeah, and I really like how it turned out. It looks different than I normally do my terrain paint, so glad. I mean, you can't really see it under the snow, but still, I'm proud of it. So now we're working on the outdoor seating. There is the grill, a sink as well, so your Sims can wash their dishes, for example, and some seating. I'll add some plants and decorations, and that's going to be it for this area, I think. Yeah, and some plants, of course. I mean, in the winter they would probably die, but it's the Sims, doesn't matter. They are not gonna die. I made this platform a relax area, so I used the couches from the Dream Home Decorator pack, just like a simple seating area. And now we're moved on to the outdoor covered area, which is like all kinds of stuff going on. I'll put a car. I mean, obviously it's raised on a platform, so it's not really realistic, but I felt like it was a nice addition to this, I guess. And now I put the candle making station here as well, so maybe one of the parents likes to make candles, maybe they make some extra money with it. I don't know, just a thought. I felt like it just looked nicely there. I initially placed these big windows here in the kitchen, but then I decided to change them up for different ones from the new pack. These are not the ones that I stick with. It only stays on the side, but not here when the sink is. I will add different ones later on as I work on the kitchen. So the speed build is a little bit longer than usual. It's about 21-ish minutes, but I just didn't know what to cut out, you know, because I felt like everything is interesting. I already did cut out one of the bathrooms because, you know, you don't need to see two pretty much identical bathrooms, but yeah, it's still quite long. I made this sort of like a entrance wardrobe area with some of the items from Dream Home Decorator. There's also a seating, so your Sims can, you know, take off and take on their shoes. I mean, they can't in real life. They can't in the game, but I felt like it was realistic to have some sort of seating so you could put your shoes on, tie your laces maybe. So this is where I changed windows because I wanted to put a curtain here, but I felt like it didn't really fit with the windows that I had in before, so that's where I decided that I will add the hints of blue into the space. But I went with white curtains because they looked better than the blue ones. I mean, the blue ones had a different shade of blue than the items from Dream Home Decorator have, so I decided to just put the the curtains white, so they are a bit more neutral. I also used a lot of the plants from the new Blooming Rooms kit. I mean, it's not that new, that you see the video, but I'm recording the voiceover way earlier than you see the video, so it's still fairly new for me. But yeah, I also did this trick with the shelving unit from Tiny Living that I saw in Eva Rothke's speed build. She does it quite a lot, and I really loved the idea, and it looked so minimalistic and nice, so I used that as well. I used this couch from Dream Home Decorator, and I paired it with these chairs from the bowling pack. Is it? I don't know. I don't use it very often, like this chair, but it's really nice, and I felt like it looked nicely here. But I decided to change the colors of some of the items because I did not really like the way the dark blue looked. There is no TV here, which now that I think about it, I've been doing that quite often lately, that I do not put TVs in my build. I mean, I can always change the paintings above the fireplace for a TV, but I don't know. I felt like it's nice. Maybe this is like a vacation home, and the Sims that own it want to, you know, have peace and quiet and not watch TV here. I don't know. Whatever. I just did not place a TV. I initially wanted to go with these chairs from the Get Famous pack, but then I changed my mind and I used chairs from Snowy Escape instead, without any pillows or anything, because I did not really feel like this particular shade of blue doesn't really fit with what I, you know, wanted. Also, I promised that there will be a restricted pack build before Christmas, which was voted on for my Instagram page. I asked you guys, what packs do you want me to use? And we had Seasons, Parenthood, and Movie Hangout packs. Unfortunately, because I had some health issues and I've been dealing with a lot of stuff at school, I could not finish that build. I promise I will, but it's quite a big house that I started, because I have the exterior ready and done, but the interior is not finished, unfortunately. So I really want to get it out, but right now I can't do anything that is like very big, and this house will take me a while because it's a lot of rooms, a lot of stuff, and I just can't at the moment. But I promise I will have it out after Christmas, because I'll have more time, because my semester ends before Christmas, so like 21st December is like officially the last day of uni for me, and then after Christmas we have like the exam period, so I will definitely finish it then, but right now I can't. So I'm sorry, but I promise it will be out, just not this year. Next year, I promise. I really am excited about the build because the exterior turned out really nice, and I'm having a lot of fun with the packs, but I just could not make myself to finish the build. Yeah, as I said, I've been having a lot of health issues lately. I have some back problems for quite some time now, and it's gotten pretty bad now that I'm recording this. I hope that once you see this in like almost 2 weeks from now, it will be better, because I really need it to be better, because it's really bad at the moment. So yeah, I'm just trying to survive right now. So I'm building smaller stuff. I built this house before it got bad, so this is a little bit bigger, but then I built the apartment that was up last week after this house, which was during the time it was bad. I have a like small home prepared for next week, then I'll have some show challenges, so I am trying to build because I love building, and it really makes me kind of forget about all the problems with my health and with school and everything, all the stress at the moment. But I just can't build anything huge, and the house that I started is huge. Okay, end of rant, we've moved on to the upstairs of the house that I absolutely love how it turned out. It's very cute, I think. I love the bedrooms. Both of them have a very different personality. There is like a room that I thought was for a boy, and then there is a room I thought was for a girl. So the girl's bedroom is for an artsy sim, so there is an easel, a lot of books, some like seating. It's very pink and purple or violet, better. And the other room is for a person who loves like winter sports, so skiing, snowboarding, and there is not a lot of skill building items really, but just cute items. And I love the color scheme in there, which is like orange and blue, and I love it. Now we're working on the second bathroom. I cut out the first bathroom because, as I said, it was pretty much the same. It was tiny, so nothing really special. But I really like how this one turned out. I used the cabinets from Dream Home Decorator to as a storage, which I think is very realistic in bathrooms. I mean, you don't really need it in The Sims, but it's nice to have it because it adds more realism. And now we moved on to the bedrooms. So this left one is the one for the girl, and the right one is the one for the boy. And I'm really happy about how it turned out because it's really cute and really nice. I like both of them quite a lot, and I really enjoyed making them. I've been doing a lot of kids' rooms lately because I think my favorite amount of Sims to make builds for is 4. That was not intentional, I promise. So I usually make houses for 4 Sims, so for a family of like 2 parents and 2 kids. And I really love making kids' rooms, especially with some of the cute stuff that we have in the game at the moment. And yeah, getting some cute stuff. I love how this bedroom turned out. I mean, I would not want a bedroom like that. I would want something a little bit more to a turquoise kind of color scheme, but I think this is like a dream bedroom, like organization wise and what you have and what it offers. So I feel like it's just perfect. You have some seating, you have a bed, you have a desk, which is super cute, and yeah, so I love it. I love how this one turned out. I put a lot of clutter on the desk because I just love to do that. I can't help myself. I want it to look realistic. I mean, realistically, my table, or like my desk, is super cluttered. I have like pens and plants, music station, some kind of knickknacks. It's full of stuff, so I think it's realistic to do the same in the house. So yeah, I added some plants, I added some catalogs, I added some like a camera. Yeah, and now we're working on the guy's bedroom. I used this bed from Snowy Escape. They kind of inspired the idea of the kid liking like snow sports, and I really am proud of this build, of this room. I really know how it turned out. Yeah, so we are almost at the end of today's speed build. If you want to download this build, you can grab it on the gallery. My ID is michaelasimsyt, or you can get the tray files in the description box below. They will take you to my Ko-fi page where you can download them. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing to my channel and also give the video a thumbs up. And yeah, that is it for today's speed build. So thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!